I'm sorry, Cappies, we got cut off. Yeah, I hope we don't get cut off again. So this will be part 2 for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising, general reading for the middle of March to the end of March. So I'm going to try and go quickly here. So like I was saying, make sure you back up your laptops, your computers. It's a good time to go in and tweak things, finish things off, you know, improve, make improvements. But not necessarily a good time to sign contracts or launch anything new, okay? So let's get into this before my video cuts out again. It's getting very annoying. Okay, so do I have these? No, it's this way. Yeah, because I already shuffled the cards before to save time. So I'm just making sure I have them back in the right order. Okay, so we have Temperance in reverse. That's in the center of your reading, Capricorn. So right there it's showing that you might feel a little bit out of balance and you may need to bring more balance into your life. And crossing you, you have the Hermit. Okay, so it looks as though you had a time of inner reflection. You probably had a time of solitude. And you know what? Okay, yeah. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this can be a message coming in about something to do with studying, education, maybe even news about a new job. But this is definitely somebody that is probably doing research, studying, education, a student, and it's in reverse. This card's in reverse, so this means that this person may be second guessing their knowledge. They may not be, and they may not be putting as much effort as they should into whatever it is that they're learning or researching. Okay, or there may be some delay associated with that. In the recent past, we have King of Cups. So this is someone that's open for love, to share their emotions, maybe for a relationship. So Cappy, that's either you or you have you may have had a relationship or with a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpion. And like I said, these cards in a general reading are not gender specific. It can be any sign, okay? It can be any gender, but it can also be any sign. Because the thing is, if you don't know someone's placements, their natal placements, you don't know if a person that you may have in mind, or your partner, or your significant other or family member, they may be born, let me see, they may be born Capricorn, okay? Their sun sign may be Capricorn on the day they were born, but they may have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. They may be a water sign, moon sign, right, which is Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio moon sign. So a lot of us don't know that. We're not aware of that. This is why, unless you know, or unless you know all of the placements in someone's charts, you can't specifically say, no, this is not that person, if you don't know whether or not they may not have a water sign placement in their natal chart somewhere. That's just an example. Okay, let me stop prattling on and go ahead here before my video cuts out again, my camera. Okay, so Capricorn, crowning you, you have the Ace of Swords, which is great because the swords come in, clear out confusion, they clear the clouds away, they bring clarity. Okay, this could also be a very important conversation that you're going to have. It could be the signing of contracts, but it brings clarity to a situation, and that's crowning you. Okay, so that's what's on your mind at the moment. And in the near future, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is, this is someone that's evaluating a situation. They're evaluating their investments that they've put into a situation and what the returns are on it. They could be also looking at maybe the amount, the salary that they're being paid where they work, whether or not they feel they're being appropriately paid, or in a business or that type of thing, right? It could even be in a relationship where someone may feel that they're putting more into the relationship than the other person. So Capricorn, how you see yourself is a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So Virgo also had this, and this actually is the Capricorn, Virgo and Taurus card. So this is a sense of upright. This person feels very self-sufficient, very independent. She has everything she needs around her. In reverse, this person is feeling a little insecure when it comes to their independence, okay? Their material independence. And in their environment, in your environment, you have the Two of Wands in reverse. So this means that someone is standing at the crossroads of a decision between two paths, okay? And in reverse, they can't make up their mind. They're not sure which to take. So there's someone here that's been presented with multiple options, multiple paths, and that they have not made their mind up which route to take. And this also could be lending to the insecurity here. And I tell you something, Capricorns and earth signs do not like they do not like situations to be up in the air. You know, we're earth sign, we like to have our feet planted on the ground. We like to plan ahead. We like to know what's coming at us, you know. So being in this situation, and this situation is not, and this situation, this person doesn't look very motivated either. It's not really, and you can see here, Capricorns, that there's a little imbalance here, okay? I don't know if this person here has anything to do with it, if a relationship has anything to do with the imbalance. And like I said, you know, it's the planetary influences can also have something to do with this, because I've seen a similar dynamic in the other star sign readings that I've done, where there's definitely there's a slowdown coming, and it hasn't got here yet, but we're already feeling its arrival, okay? So here is the Devil in reverse. So this is, Cappies, this is your hopes and fears. So in reverse, this means that you're releasing and healing maybe codependent relationships. You're releasing and healing maybe unhealthy, toxic relationships, addictions, excesses, anything that you were doing in excess. Okay, you name it, what it means for you. But you're definitely hoping to start releasing those dynamics and behaviors, okay? Did I say, and really also releasing codependent relationships? And I say that because of this card here, okay? So the outcome is the Sun in reverse. So here, the outcome here, there is definitely a slowing down. There's a feeling maybe that there's a lack of energy and basically just not feeling like oneself, which is normal. If you are going through, if Temperance is also a card of healing, if anyone is going through a period of readjustment and healing and reflection, so that we can move up, we can spiritually evolve, physically evolve, you know, and we can then move ahead and take our life up to the next level in the right way. There is going to be a slowing down because you can't do it all at once, right? So that is just fine. And with Mercury coming in, that's very appropriate because it's a good time to, like I said, to go in and tweak things, fix things, repair, heal. So it's not unusual at all. So why is a Temperance? Why is a Temperance? There you go. Yeah, Cancer had this card in reverse. Temperance is in reverse. Okay, it looks as though there is some out of balance. It looks as though there was some out of balance. Maybe there was too much partying, too much socializing, maybe, and it created some imbalance. So it looks as though you're going to cut back, Capricorn, Cappies, on the socializing, either with one friend in particular or a group of friends or a group of people or family members in particular, okay? Because this may have been causing an imbalance because it's time to go inward and reflect and to seek higher guidance and wisdom, meditate, okay? This is not a time for partying according to these cards and according to other people's cards, other signs' cards as well. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it there? Why is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Capricorn, mid-March, general reading. There you go. So we've got this twice. I love it when I see these cards come up in duplicate because it's a confirmation. So definitely, Cappies, you are evaluating the effort that you're putting into something. It can be into a relationship, it can be into a job, into your education, schoolwork, as to whether or not you're getting the desired return that you want from it, okay? And because you need a certain income so that you can live a certain lifestyle and be self-sufficient and independent, okay? So this is what you're evaluating, and right now you don't have it, and this is why you're feeling a little insecure somehow, and this is why you're showing up in reverse. And that's how, Cappy, that is how you see yourself. So what is this clarity, Ace of Swords? What is being clarified by the Ace of Swords? What's coming in? What clarification is coming in? Okay, you're standing your ground. It looks as though you had to stand your ground on something, okay? You're standing your ground until you get the clarity that you need on a situation. And you're being elevated. You see? You're warding everyone off. You're fighting them all off. And you're saying, no, I'm standing my ground. I won't be moved on this principle and on this situation until I get the truth and clarity that I need. Okay? Please don't cut out. Please don't cut out. Who is this King of Cups? Why is the King of Cups there? Capricorn, mid-March 2018. Why is the King of Cups there? Please clarify. Mid-March to Capricorn. There you go. Okay. It's a lot of cards, but I'm going to take them. I don't know. It looks as though the Tower was avoided here. Okay. The Tower was avoided here. And someone really was in their head a lot. Someone has been in their head a lot. And here you have the Empress. So just to cut it short, when the Empress shows up, it's a good omen. It's usually, and this is a very resourceful woman. She has everything. She's grounded, she's comfortable, she's nurturing, she's a mother archetype, businesswoman, all of that, okay? And this is an earth sign. So actually I think, anyway, I'm not going to say that. So it looks as though, but basically when this card comes out, it means that things should, the outcome that you were hoping for will be better than you had expected. It looks as though there's been a lot of thinking and planning going on, okay? And somehow it looks as though the tower wanted to come down, but it's been, for some reason, it's been averted. It may just be propped up for all I know, right? But it has something to do with this King of Cups, okay? Okay, let's clarify the devil in reverse. The devil in reverse. Capricorns. March. Mid-March. Mid-March. And as a matter of fact, I think Capricorns, I think you had that either in your general or your love reading upright with the Lovers upright. Okay. What did I just say? You saw that fall out, right? Don't tell me you didn't just see that fall out. Okay, so it definitely looks as though, and this card is also, can be the Capricorn card, but it doesn't mean that Capricorns are devils. Like it means that this card is represented by Saturn, and Saturn rules Capricorn. However, when the Saturn, there are several cards in the deck that Capricorn can show up as. When Capricorn shows up, if this is Capricorn, when it shows up at the devil, it just means, especially upright, it means that we're not working out of our highest vibration, okay? This is more when someone's working out of their ego or fear, right? So ego, fear, anger, whatever the case may be. But in reverse, it looks as though here we are letting go. We're releasing habits. We're releasing these old habits of maybe wanting to hold on too long and not let go, because that's one thing about Capricorns, because Capricorns are so reliable. Everybody knows that they can rely on them no matter what. And sometimes Capricorns will take that too far, in that sometimes Cappies need to know when to let go, you know. And so, yeah, because Capricorns don't take defeat very well. You know, that's why they're usually successful in everything they do. If they, you know, if they fall, they bounce right back up again and come back at it 10 times harder than before. But anyway, like I said, it's come up with the Lovers, so in upright. So what this could mean is, and this is in the hopes and fears, so Cappies, you may be trying to release yourself from a very, very intense, strong connection. It may even be a divine connection. You may be trying to release yourself from that, or you may be trying to release from a toxic a situation with a soulmate, or a relationship that may have been toxic, or that may have had so much passion in it that it kind of burnt itself out, whatever. You may be releasing old habits, self-defeating habits. Or if this isn't you, then this is your partner, okay? And Like I said, this doesn't always have to be a relationship, but this can also mean that a very significant decision is going to be made at some point, okay? But it looks as though before that significant decision is made, it looks as though, Capricorn, that you're trying to make sure that you can turn this situation around into a healthy one. You know, a little less passion, a little less, a little less everything, because like this, it's a lot. Right? And there's probably a lot of good sex going on here too. Okay? But anything that is too extreme and too obsessive, it can only burn itself out. It's not sustainable. Okay? So, Cappy, this is you just trying to bring some balance into the connection and just temper the passion down a little bit here. Okay? So, why is this sun in reverse? Why is it? There you go. Yeah. So, it looks as though, Cappy, you're moving away from something mentally. Yeah, you're moving away from something mentally. It could be something that I don't know, it may be something that you feel is not for you anymore, or you may feel that that's not the right path, or that path has come to an end and you're moving away from that. Or it could just be, like I said here, where you're just tempering the energy a little bit, because all of this is too much. It's just too much. So you may just be tempering your energies, using your mental faculties as well to be more balanced in you know, in how you're expressing yourself in your relationships. Okay, so that's it. So just to sum this up, like I said, it looks as though some Cappies are a little bit out of balance here. You need to go inside and be retrospective, and you know, maybe you need, yeah, I would definitely say with the hermit, a little solitude here, less socializing. Okay, you're holding your ground until you get clarity and honesty, a very you get clarity and a honest conversation with somebody, maybe this person here, okay, where the tower is being barely propped up. Okay, but guess what? Probably someone is holding their ground, but if this honest conversation doesn't come in, if you guys don't get clarity on the situation, right, I'm just guessing this tower will come down. Okay, because when the towers come down, they come down because it's built on a faulty foundation. Okay, so nothing long-term and solid can be built on lies or ambiguity, or you know what I mean, right? So it looks as though you're evaluating your finances, maybe education, you're studying something new, you might be thinking about, and it's something that affects your sense of stability, your sense of financial and material independence, and you have a decision to make which way to go. Okay, there's another major decision here to be made. All right, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Wands, so some type of communication is going to come in very quickly. Yeah, some type of communication is going to come in very quickly. maybe within the next 8 days. Okay, so when am I filming this? What day is it today? I think it's the 13th of March. Either the 12th or 13th of March. I'm filming this, so you could get some Cappies, you could get some communication within the next 8 days. Okay, let me pull a quick angel guidance card here before we get cut off. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And if anything resonates with you, you know, please comment below, please like, share, and definitely, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Okay, Cappies? Okay. I'm just going to pull one. Yeah, you may be walking away from something or releasing an unhealthy attachment, which is what this is. So this confirms this. You're releasing an unhealthy attachment, okay? Or codependence. You know, releasing a codependent situation, or I don't know if it's possible to do that once a relationship has been codependent, but somehow you're going to try to make this relationship more healthy going forward. At least you will attempt to. Maybe this is a conversation that you're going to have, that you need to have with this person, because whatever's going on right now, Cappies, is causing you to feel a little bit out of balance. So we need to get you upright again, okay? So go in, meditate, pray, and release unhealthy attachments and codependency, yeah? Okay, goodbye. This is Dee from Consciously Focused Tarot. Namaste. Until next time. Tootaloo. Bye.